Well, Nathan, you needed a goal in that little spell just after half-time, didn't you? That was when you had your opportunity.
Yeah, look, we got overrun a bit first half. We weren't asked first half, and I said that's a bit puzzling because I made 6 changes and kept them fresh for this game, but they didn't respond first half. Second half we did. We came out of the traps. We were better. We had enough chances to have got back into the game, but we didn't. And then we defend poorly for the one half opportunity they got, and we concede. So really frustrating, really frustrating afternoon. And the only time when we did really go into front, and when Elijah does what Elijah normally does, we score. It's just too late. But really frustrating with decisions, frustrating with the flow of the game, frustrating with how we played, which is the big thing.
Flow, was it? Because there were so many fouls and niggles and stop-start and free kicks.
And look, people contributed to that, and stuff, and that's, I can't say too much, I get in trouble and things, but there was no flow in the game, and there was a lot of balls getting kicked away and stuff. And look, I understand why people do it, because the more ball it can spend out to play, the less chance the opposition got of scoring, and I understand that, but something's got to be done. But look, it's one of those things. But I was a bit more disappointed with our first half performance, because to go on in at 0-0 would have been fine, but to concede in the manner that we did after the work and the prep we did was really disappointing.
Should we take anything from the fact that you've lost to Sheffield United and Birmingham and now here? I mean, they're difficult places to come, but you sort of get some results going, and then you come to one of the big clubs, if you like, and not quite at it. Is there any sort of common theme there? Or?
Well, I don't know, because we've been to Stoke. I mean, I would imagine Stoke's bigger than Birmingham. Yes. Stoke's on a par with Sheffield United and Middlesbrough, and we won there. We went to Swansea and won, and so every time you go away from home, you go away to a reasonably big club. So, unless we're losing every week like that, it's not. And we've just come off the back of a 15-point month. So this is the first one. It's a difficult place to come to. It's been a tight game. They don't give up chances like they've given up to. We've had opportunities today to make something of the game, but we haven't taken them, and then we haven't defended well enough, because they've had the information for the first goal, and the second goal just got to be dealt with better in terms of things. So really disappointing. But if I'm honest, I'm really disappointed with the first half performance, because we should have been out of the traps. Because I might as well have gone as strong as I possibly could against Chelsea, and then see what happened today, because I've lost both games. And maybe if we'd gone as strong as we like against Chelsea, maybe we'd have had a different result, and maybe this one would have taken care of itself. So look, that's maybe my fault.
In terms of injuries as well, substitutions were difficult. Not perhaps how you'd have wanted to do it, but your hands were forced obviously by 3 more injuries.
But this is what we say when we make changes for this, not to keep people fresh, but people can't keep doing it. We've had problems in central midfield, in terms of the injuries we've had and so on. So people have had to do big shifts. Gabe wouldn't have played in midweek, or wouldn't have played today if we'd had everyone available. Bez is not ready for 90 minutes. Clark, he's not ready for 90 minutes. Snodgrass not ready for 90 minutes. We've got Pelly out. Henry's just coming back. So look, it's a big ask,
It's taking its toll, the schedule, isn't it?
Well, it really is, and it's tough. The COVID break, we come out of it really strong, but now we got to play catch up and stuff. But look, it's the Championship, and others are doing that, and it's just tough, and that's why you make the changes. So I know sometimes you get criticised for making changes, but you have to do it, because you can't go hell for leather for 90 minutes in the Championship week in, week out, and play the same 11, because people pick up injuries, And
a quick word on the goalkeeping situation. Obviously, a debutant today, but he's only here initially for 7 days.
Yeah, just look, we've only got one fit keeper, and that's Harry Eisted, and Harry Eisted hasn't played sort of 5 games and stuff. So if anything happened to Harry today, we'd have had to put Cal or Cameron Joe or whoever we've had to put in goal. So we had to sign one on an emergency until James Shea is fit. We're hoping James Shea is not too long, but in the meantime we've had to take an emergency loan.